What's up, everybody? How are all of you doing on this awesome Monday? Wait for some of you guys to get on, get some of this shared out. Gonna get into the best topic ever, why people aren't losing weight when they start keto, even if they're in ketosis or they're not in ketosis. Low carb, just a new diet, working out. Why in the world am I not getting results? Why is the scale not moving? Get into all of that good stuff. Good. I'm going to jump right into it. I'm going to get some of these shared out on here. I know it's been a while since I've been on. It's been super busy with everything. How many people are doing keto right now? Keto, low carb, or they're just trying to get results right now and get healthy for summertime. All right, get some of these out of here. Hope everyone's having an awesome Monday. Anyone getting in on here late? Why can't I click on this? Technology sometimes. Nice, Stacy. Hopefully you're doing awesome. You've been running a lot. I've been seeing that. Man, I don't run. That is for sure. Man, I'm always terrible at getting these out really quick. Of course, gotta go in and edit it. Sorry guys, give me a couple seconds on here. All right, got that done. Perfect. Stacy, that's awesome that you have your dog go running with you too. Get the dog some exercise on top of it. All right, let me see if I can do it like this. What's up, everybody? All right, so it's cool. I can invite people. I like that. So yes, when you first start keto, you're gonna have a good fluctuation of weight dropping. One, yes, it's water weight, but two, you're still gonna have a significant amount of difference on the scale and even just a before and after picture. Hello, Molly. How are you doing? Joyce, hello, everybody. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get all these shared out right now so a lot more can see this. And guys, by all means, you can absolutely always hit the share button, then all of your friends can see it and stuff like that. I can help more people. Done. All right, so let's get into it. So you started keto, you started your new diet, and you've been eating good, you've been eating all the healthy foods, and you've been drinking your water, you've been doing everything by the book. Now I just got back from the gym. Hello, Miranda. What's up, Jet? How's everyone doing? Awesome, guys. I like it. So you've been eating right, everything's been going, and you're just not getting results. And you're getting super frustrated with it. And you're like, what the heck? This sucks. Keto's terrible. Why is everyone losing weight and I'm not? And why is everyone stalling too? So that's another one that a lot of people talk about. They're like, I started keto and I'm stalling out now. So what is the reason behind it? number one thing with even with my personal training clients, when they come to me and they're like, I've been eating good, but I'm not getting results. The scale's not moving like I want it to be. First off, don't even worry about the scale. The scale's going to move. It's definitely gonna move. And it just takes time for one. But what I ask everybody is, are you tracking your calories? I cannot stress this enough. If you're not tracking your calories, you have no idea what you're putting into your body. You don't know if you're over, under. And yes, I get it. A lot of people are going to get some outlash saying, I don't track my calories, I'm losing weight. That's great. A lot of people do lose weight, starving themselves, or you're actually hitting the right amount of calories to lose weight. It plays a big factor on that for sure. And the thing is you could be doing keto, you could be literally taking in only fats and moderate protein and little to absolutely no carbs. And with that, sorry guys, I'm still trying to get these out. And with that, even if you're in ketosis, you could still not lose weight, because if you're under eating, your body's going to shut down. Hey Laura, hopefully all's well and you're doing awesome and family's doing great too. Hey Flora. And you could be in ketosis and you're still not losing weight. It's because your body, it could possibly be because if you're not tracking calories and you're over depleting by 30% of your calorie intake of metabolic rate, then your body's going to shut down, your metabolism's going to shut down, and you're just not going to lose weight. Your body's going to hold on to everything, and what's going to happen is the scale might be moving, but you might notice that you're losing muscle mass. It's because your body's not taking enough calories. The first thing to go always is your muscle mass, because your muscle is made up of proteins and amino acids, so your body is going to go in and break that down during starvation mode. That's why it's so important to hit calories. And what's funny is whenever I've had anybody ever who's not getting results and I have them start tracking calories, I'm like, look, just trust me for 1 week. Download my FitnessPal, put in your information. It's going to give you a good rough estimate. It's pretty accurate on how many calories you need with my FitnessPal. Don't lie or say you're super active or anything like that. Like if you don't work out at all and you have a desk job, say not active. That will definitely give you the best calories. The most important thing is don't lie about it. Don't say you weigh less. Just put in all the right information. If you work out, if you don't work out, how much you work out and stuff like that. That'll play a huge factor in it. All right, I think I got enough of these out. Cool. All right, so that's the thing. You have to track your calories. That is the number one reason. When people start tracking their calories, the next week they're like, holy cow, Tyler, I dropped 3 pounds. I dropped 4 pounds. It makes a world of difference hitting your calorie goal. But like I said, yes, I know some people aren't tracking their calories, which is awesome. I don't track mine anymore. Last year when I was doing keto, I was tracking my calories. I was weighing everything, and I was hitting pinpoint exactly how many calories I needed. My calorie intake was 2,400 to lose. So with intermittent fasting, I didn't do intermittent fasting until this year. Last year, I didn't do intermittent fasting. But what I was doing is I was hitting my calories. I was weighing everything. This year, I'm not doing it because I know exactly what to eat, how much to eat, and stuff like that. So it works. I'm not going to get into intermittent fasting, but that is 90% the reason why people are not losing weight. I say the other 9%, you have hormonal issues, thyroid issues, Hashimoto's, and stuff like that. And just a lot of it is hormonal issues. That's why the intermittent fasting plays such a good role in it when you're doing keto on top of it, because it gets your hormones in check. What has been shown with intermittent fasting and stuff like that, medical way reasons and stuff, I've seen a huge impact with intermittent fasting. Energy levels through the roof. You burn a lot quicker. You're not hungry all day long because I'm doing 3 meals, and you don't have to do the whole 6 meals a day thing. That's another thing, guys. If you're doing low carb or keto, you don't need to eat 6 times a day. The whole theory behind the 6 times a day is to keep insulin levels leveled, so you don't have high insulin spikes. Because if you're eating carbs all day long, you're gonna have a constant level, so you don't have to do that 6 times a day eating. If you're not taking carbs and sugars, if you do 3 times a day, you're not gonna have that high insulin spike, so it won't matter. So you can do 3 times a day. But I can't stress it enough on the calorie intake. Once you start hitting your calories, the scale will start moving. And another thing, like I always say, don't worry about the scale. Go off before and after pictures. That's really the most important thing. How your clothes are fitting, how you feel, and everything like that. The scale is going to take care of itself. I always tell everybody, if the scale didn't move and you weigh 200 pounds, but your body looks completely different, you're happy with the way you look, would you really care what the scale says? You wouldn't. So with that, don't worry about the scale, guys. But what I have everybody do is download MyFitnessPal. It's free. It's an app. It's just MyFitnessPal. Put in your information. Like I said, don't lie about the information on your weight and whatnot. Put in the right stuff, and it's going to give you a good calorie intake to take in. Now, if you put that you want to lose 2 pounds a week, do not eat any less than what it gives you, because it's giving you the bare minimum amount of calories that you have to take in to be able to lose. So I always tell everybody, like, if you're gonna do 1 or 2 pounds and a half, that'll be better because you have a little leeway on it. You can eat a little less or a little bit more and you'll be fine. When I say a little bit more, a little bit less, I'm talking like 100 calorie difference. Because what happens is, the reason why people are not getting results when they do keto or when they do any new diet and they're not tracking their calories, you have a resting metabolic rate. No matter what, without doing anything, you can lay in bed and you're gonna burn a certain amount of calories. So my resting metabolic rate is 2,600 calories. That's doing absolutely nothing. So if I eat 2,600 calories, the scale is not gonna go up, the scale is not gonna go down. So to gain weight, I'm gonna have to go above the 2,600. To lose weight, you wanna deplete 20 to 25, if you really wanna go to it, 30% of your daily recommended calories. That's what your weight loss calories is gonna do. So that's why I would say download MyFitnessPal. It does everything for you. But if you deplete more than 30%, that's when you're gonna run into your metabolism slowing down, your resting metabolic rate slowing down, to where you're gonna start cannibalizing your muscle mass to get calories because you're not getting enough calories in. And that's why when people talk about skinny fat, people are thin but they're still soft. It's because most of the time they're not eating enough and their muscle mass is gone and everything like that. So that's why it's so important to hit your calories, guys. So just try it 1 week. Download MyFitnessPal, hit those calories that it's giving you, and see before and afters just with that. I have my before and afters, just weekly before and afters. There's huge difference on those. So that's why it's so important. Just do it for 1 week and see what happens. You have nothing to lose but inches. That's why I say too, guys, make sure you measure with a tape measure or whatnot, and the before and afters and how your clothes are fitting. If the scale's not moving, but your pants are getting looser and you have to tighten that belt up, you're losing fat. That's how it works. So don't stress about the scale and everything like that. But with any questions you guys have, please ask away. But that's really it. That is the number one thing that I think why people are not losing weight. They're not eating enough. It's what I've seen day in and day out with every single client that has came in through my door. I would say about 2% were actually eating too much. But 90% of the people walking through the door, they were not eating enough. And once they start getting in those calories and their body's like, oh, hey, we're actually getting in calories, we can start to burn this excess fat. That's what's gonna start happening and stuff. So you hit your calories, the scale will start moving. I almost think hitting calories is more important than taking out the carbs. Yes, taking out sugar is the most important, but hitting your calories is definitely important. If you're not hitting your calories, you're not gonna lose. But like I said, some people lose. You will lose starving yourself, but you're gonna slow down your metabolism, you're gonna have hormonal issues and stuff like that. So everything in a full effect, you will be losing weight the right way. You shouldn't be losing a significant amount of weight the first 2 weeks or anything like that. Everyone's bodies are different. And another thing, guys, don't go off of what somebody else lost. I see a lot of people always posting about, what did you lose doing keto? Who cares what somebody else loses? It's about you. It's your own goals. You have to have your own reason why you're doing this and everything like that. So with that, guys, definitely track your calories and watch what a difference it will make. Track your calories, taking in no carbs, no sugars, high fat, and moderate protein. You'll see a huge difference in the weight loss and everything like that. So with that, ask away all your guys' questions you guys have. I'm going to be on here probably for a good 20, 30 minutes. We'll see what happens. I've been trying to get on here every day, but it's been super busy for me lately. and all that good stuff. So hit me with all your guys' questions, please. All right, Stacey, I've loved the app. I adjusted the macros to match 75-25 to the calories. Make it. Is this good? Stacey, yeah, so definitely with macro goals, that looks good. The 75% fat, 20% protein, and 5% carbs. That's literally pinpoint keto. What I usually do, is 60% fat, 35% protein, and then 5% carbs. But I'm usually taking in less than 5% carbs. I'm usually doing only up to 15 grams a day. So that's what I was doing. But yeah, those macros look good. And then just make sure you hit your calories, because if you hit your calories, your macros will play into effect with that also. Laura, what's the RMR? You're probably going to tell me. Oh, resting metabolic rate. Yes. So what my fitness pal is just going to set it up to where it's going to give you the calories. You don't have to question anything on it. You just put in that you want to lose weight. It's going to ask you how much weight you want to lose. Just do like a pound or a pound and a half. If you want to do 2 pounds, that's fine. Just make sure you hit those calories if you do 2 pounds. If you go a little bit over when you put in 2 pounds, it's okay. I just got back from vacation. I'm sick. Oh, Flora, that's the worst. Being sick, I hate it. I've been drinking bone broth all day, but that's it. Is this going to affect me? Flora, that's the thing, guys. When you guys are sick, don't stress about like eating healthy. Get over being sick. That's more important for sure. So don't stress about keto and stuff like that. Hey, Beverly. 35 pounds down, Beverly. You're doing awesome. Seriously, keep doing what you're doing. That's awesome. 35 pounds. I love it. So should we figure out our resting metabolic? No, Laura, don't even worry about it. My fitness pal is gonna, yeah, there you go. I'm going backwards on all these. All right, what else you guys got for me? That's just a thing. Like I just see it all the time, and every single time someone says they're stalled or whatnot, it's because they're not tracking their calories. I always ask, are you tracking calories? The answer is always no. But if they are tracking calories and they're doing everything to a T, hitting their calorie goal, high fat, moderate protein, low carb, and then I would always ask them, have you had your thyroid checked? Have you done blood work? Your T levels could be super low. Even for the ladies, testosterone is very important. If your estrogen level is too high, it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be counterintuitive. Your estrogen is going to fight with your testosterone. Your testosterone is what's going to help you lose weight, the hormone and everything like that. So with the estrogen levels so high, they're going to be counterintuitive and stuff. So it's really hard to lose weight if your estrogen levels are too high and stuff. That's why it's so important. No, I don't do the intermittent fasting. I do the 8 hour 16. I couldn't fast for a full day. So that's how I do it. I don't do a 60-hour fast. So my time frame when I eat, so I get all my calories in. Like I said, 2,400 is my calories. I'll break it up into 3, so it's 800 calories. And with that, I would eat from 11 to 7 or 12 to 8. Those are my time frames. I'd get done with all my sessions or whatnot, and then go to the gym, and then I'd come back and then eat. And that's how I would do it. I couldn't do the 60-hour fast. I love the intermittent fasting. It's great. Beverly, that's awesome. You only have 15 more pounds to go. That's seriously awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. Mayonnaise is just eggs. Mayonnaise is fat and stuff like that. Just read the label. Here's the thing, guys. When you're reading labels and stuff, it's very, very important to read the label. But with that, if it says, like, I wouldn't eat anything if it had more than 5 grams of carbs. I'd only eat something if it was under 5 grams, if I were to, like, add it to some type of thing. So, like, mayo, I don't like mayonnaise, so I've never read the label on it. Oils is just fat. So I wouldn't, oils is gonna be fine. You're not gonna have a high insulin spike on oils. The things you're gonna have insulin spikes on is gonna be the carbs, and carbs and sugars. So I wouldn't stress about that. But the good oils though, you wanna do olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil is by far the best one. because you have all your MCTs in there and stuff like that. Avocado mayo, I bet that tastes different. Everyone says avocado has a taste. I don't think it does. I don't ever eat avocados because avocados still have, a whole avocado is about 12 grams of carbs. A lot of people don't know that, so a lot of people that are doing keto are like doing, I had 3 grams of carbs. You just had 36 grams of carbs, so that's crazy. So you're eating a lot. What's up, Sarah? Stacey, I'm still trying to read this whole thing at the very bottom. I think they use avocado oil in the mayo. Oh, I get what you're saying, Laura. That's awesome. Mayo and mayo sites, but it's specific on what kind, so on. Clearly, we don't want Kraft. I'm doing a coach to 5K program 3 days a week. Is it crucial to add weights? Is it crucial to add weights too? The thing is, if you're doing a lot of cardio, make sure you're put that into MyFitnessPal, taking account for that, because you're going to be burning a lot more calories, so you don't want to deplete more than 30%. So make sure when you put in there that you're active. I would definitely say if you're doing 3 days a week, I would 5K. I would definitely say you're active. So what you'll do is on those days, put in MyFitnessPal, say you're active. Write down those calories, and those are the calories you're going to hit when you run. And then when you don't run and you're not working out, go to, it depends on your lifestyle too. Like if you're a teacher, you're up and about, you're a waitress, you're moving all the time, do lightly active. But if you're sitting at a desk all the time, put not active. That'll play a big part in the calorie intake. So with that, the 3 days you work out, hit the calorie goal for active. And then for the days you don't work out, hit the calorie goal for not active or light active. That'll definitely help you out, making sure you're sustaining your calories and everything. The thing with weightlifting and using weights, it's going to help you tighten and tone the body. So what that means is you're going to build some muscle mass. More muscle mass you have, the faster metabolism you're going to have, faster metabolic rate, so you'll burn calories faster. So no, you don't have to lift weights or anything, but it just helps tighten and tone the body so you won't have a ton of excess skin after you lose the weight and stuff like that. And it's just, lifting weights is just so good for the body. It helps with densing up bone mass and stuff like that. And it's just, lifting weights is plays a huge part in everything. Testosterone, HGH, aging effects and everything like that. But yeah, so if my Fitbit is linked to my MyFitnessPal, should I eat the, okay, that's a great question, Laura. So what's going to happen is most of the phones now are tracking your fitness. And if you're using my MyFitnessPal, it's connected to MyFitness. If my Fitbit is connected to my MyFitnessPal and you see in there at the home page, the exercise, if it's calculating calories of exercise burn, do not hit what you have left. The most important thing is, let's say your calorie goal is 1,300 and you eat 1,300 calories, don't eat any more. Because what's going to happen is it's going to start depleting. Let's say it says you burn 300 calories, but you ate 1,300. It's going to say that you have 300 calories left. Don't eat those 300 calories. Just hit that calorie goal of what it gives you. That was a good question. Thanks for asking that one, because a lot of people always get super confused with that. And that one's super important. Awesome. You guys are having awesome questions today. I like it, probably because I haven't seen you guys in forever. But if you guys are just tuning in, you guys can wait till it's done and then come and then start at the very beginning and like skip maybe like the first 2 minutes because I'm going over and trying to put stuff out. But go over pretty in detail of why people aren't losing weight and stuff. It's because they're not tracking their calories. And it's super important to hit calorie goal. My app says eat 1,900 calories today to hit boot camp. That's the thing, Stacy. You got to hit those calories. That's why it's so important. So when people say that they're overtraining, it's the people who are working out twice a day or running 10 miles a day. The amount of calories they're burning completely depletes the amount of calories. That's why the muscle mass, that's why marathon runners and stuff like that are so thin and have really little, no muscle mass. It's because it is just eating it up. That's why they carb up so much and stuff like that. That's why you don't need to be in the gym for an hour and 2 hours and stuff like that. I'm only in the gym for about 30 minutes. Right now I'm doing 2-a-days and stuff. I'm doing it in the morning and then at night too, but I'm making up for those calories because I'm trying to put on more mass. But you gotta hit those calories, Stacy, and you will feel so much better. You'll have more energy and stuff like that when you're training. But yeah, that sounds about right. If you're doing fasting, you're doing high intensity intervals and stuff like that. All right, Loretta. In a major stall, so I will do the active, inactive, and fitness pal and add weight in. Yeah, for sure. You don't have to do the weights, like I said, but just make sure you take in more calories when you do go out and do those runs. You're going to feel a lot better during the run. You'll have more energy because your body's going to be using those calories as energy and stuff like that. And you'll have better results with it. It's seriously so funny when people come to me and ask, or like say, hey, my results aren't where they are, and just everyone on here too, because I know Beverly, for one, they weren't tracking their calories and they started hitting calorie goal, and she was like, hey, I'm down 4 pounds this week. It's crazy how it works. We've been taught so much, eat less, do more, but it's counterintuitive and it doesn't work that way. And also that's why the food pyramid, the carbs is the highest one. I wonder why it doesn't work. Loretta, absolutely, you got it. All right, Molly, so a Fitbit calculates. Yeah, so no, I'm not saying go get a Fitbit. You don't need one. You can connect your Fitbit and MyFitnessPal together. I don't like doing that because it's going to tell you to eat more calories, and you don't want to do that. You still want to deplete your calories. Because MyFitnessPal, when you put in all the information that you want to lose weight, it gives you 1,300 calories. Those are the calories that you need to do it, already calculated in your workout and stuff like that. That's why it's important to put in if you're active, not active, and stuff like that. Stacy, yeah, that can definitely. I would probably do it after your run. I would do mine right after my workout. That's when I do mine. I'll still do the 2 scoops and whatnot. But that absolutely is a great idea on that. Glad I got it for a minute. What's up, Terry? Starting to do overnights. That's funny, my roommate's doing overnight stuff too, but at Home Depot, not Lowe's. Molly, you can sync the Fitbits, MyFitnessPal. Yep, absolutely, Laura. Anybody gonna say hi? It's funny, Terry. Molly, yeah, so my Fitbit is gonna tell you how many calories you've burned and everything like that. But MyFitnessPal is going to track your calories of what you're eating because you got to put in what you're eating and it'll add them all up and it's going to break down your macros, your fats, your proteins, your carbs. So with MyFitnessPal, you can go to settings, go to goals, and then go to macros, and you can change it to be keto. So how I set mine up is 60% fat, 35% protein, and 5% carbs. But I always go under on my carbs. And then you just got to hit your calories and your macros and everything will add up. Your macros, if you hit macro goal, I'm talking grams, not percentages now, because it's going to give you a macro goal. It's going to have your percentage, and then your grams are going to add up to the amount of calories. I know a lot of people get confused with that. When I say 60%, I'm saying 60% of your calories are going to come from fat. Your grams are going to be different, and your protein grams are going to be higher than your fat grams. It's because 1 gram of protein is only 4 calories and 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. So that's why when everyone's like, how come my protein in grams is so much higher than my fat? That's why. You're still taking in more fat. So don't freak out on that. I know a lot of people who are doing keto and everything always ask about that one. Beverly, that's funny. I'm on it right now. I don't know if I got kicked or whatnot yet, but that's funny. I don't even mess with it. It's the thing is, like, the people that are giving the advice, are they where they're at? Are they at goal? Don't take advice from somebody if you don't want that body. calories burned from my workout, and it added more calories for me to eat. Exactly, Molly. So don't eat those more calories. If it says 1,300 calories, hit 1,300 calories. Don't worry about the end amount. You can go into settings and turn that off so it won't do that. Hello, mother. Loretta, so if you're doing intermittent fasting and you're running, yes, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do the protein then. If you're like not in your intermittent fasting window, because anytime you take in any type of calorie, you're gonna break your fast. So hopefully that helps you out. I wonder if anything else you guys got for me. I wonder if my chicken is done. It's got to be done. Hey, is my chicken done? It's totally going to be done. Great. All right, guys. If you guys don't have any other questions, like I said, go to the very beginning on this, and it'll break everything down for you. Skip the first minute or two or whatnot. And if you guys could, it'd be awesome if you guys could share this. More people can see it, and maybe it could help somebody else reach their goals in weight loss and getting into those skinny jeans. It's almost summertime. You guys can do this. Anyone can do it. Just hit your calorie goal. Don't take in carbs and sugars. High fat, moderate protein. Have your reason why. It's the most important thing of all of this. What I mean by that is, why do you want to do this? It's got a deep meaning why. So you hold yourself to it. You hit your calories. You don't cheat and everything like that. Other than that, guys, have an awesome night. If you guys have any questions, you can still comment on here, and I'm going to come back on and reply. But I love doing the live videos and stuff because I can talk a lot faster than typing, and I can be more detailed and everything like that. But other than that, guys, track your calories this whole week and see how it changes. Have an awesome night, guys. Oh, and by the way, it's chicken thighs, almond flour chicken thighs. It is so good. And yes, of course, green beans. Have an awesome night. Thank you, Beverly. I love all the likes, loves across the screen, everything like that. It's awesome. See you guys. Have a good night.